Whoa, yeah, that was close. I thought I was singing for myself. I didn't need none of that.
But I was late.
You shouldn't have been late. You should have been.
Sorry.
You should have been on time. What?
I'm tired today.
It's like 4 in the afternoon. What are you talking about?
Obnoxious, I'm sorry. And we didn't know the words, but
I should learn that song. Probably. Maybe. I'm too lazy though to do that.
same bro. Mood.
No, I might take a nap later on, by the way.
How about now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to our Pokemon Johto League Champions reaction. I'll watch episode 6 today. Before we begin, make a subscription below. Check out my Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and all that good stuff.
What's on Patreon?
On Patreon, sign up for $1 to get early access reaction, Pokemon, and board episodes, as well as shoutouts in the description of every video, and also get things like early access to other shows as well, like Dragon Ball. So check it out. What happened last time on Pokemon?
I don't know.
This always happens, Vin.
I'm sorry.
This always happens.
I'm sorry.
You always forget
I'm sorry.
the filler that we watched.
I'm sorry. It wasn't filler though. I think we said it was canon. Was it a bug
It was
catching contest?
It was canon. It was a bug catching contest
See,
with
I didn't
Casey.
do it. We saw Casey again.
And her Chikorita evolved into a Bayleaf. They went
Baby!
Baby!
and Ash caught a Beedrill and then gave it to
Give
her.
it away.
So
Like he does with all his
so
Pokemon.
that might be his undoing in the league. That
Yeah.
might be the Beedrill that beats him.
Imagine it's a Beedrill beats him. That would be sad.
He's the one who gave the Beedrill.
Imagine.
Like,
I caused my own demise. Wow.
But that's just, you know, a theory. Who knows if we'll ever get to that. Anyways.
Don't spoil it for us.
I guess we're still on their way to Critique City. It might be about 15 episodes before they get there.
Probably.
Are you ready for the next adventure?
I'm ready.
Let's begin!
It's huge.
A big canyon.
At the Ruins of Alph.
The Ruins of
archaeological
Alph
site where fossils of many
You went through a whole range of emotions.
are back in Violet City.
That's
So how did they get all the way over here?
Hi, Professor Oak. You can always.
They're in the wrong place in the region.
Here looks like an arrow.
That's pretty easy to remember.
Yeah, the one who almost ate you.
Pokemon.
Let's do it. Be the very best that no one ever was, ever was, ever was. Cause them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Want to be a winner, Johto. Want to be a champion. Wanna be a winner. Want to be the very best. Pokemon Johto. Want to be a winner. Pokemon.
The message you left us at the Pokemon Center said you wanted
There you
to
go,
show
that's
us
why.
something here. That's right. He was very mysterious about it on the phone. But an old student of mine just made an incredible discovery and invited me to see it.
Well, might as well.
Professor, I'm so glad to see you again.
It looks like Gone all
It's
grown up.
gone! All grown up!
These are my friends.
I thought you'd come alone.
Well, I knew the youngsters would get a kick out of seeing what you dug up.
May I have a word with you?
Oh?
This discovery I've made is extremely important to science, and it could be very newsworthy. If a word about it leaked out, there'd be cameras and reporters everywhere.
I understand, but these kids are serious Pokemon trainers, and I'm sure
He
they
can
won't
vouch
say
for
a
them.
word until you make it public.
We won't tell anybody about it, honest.
Oh, even Togepi won't.
Togepi will. He'll be the one that tells.
Once the fossils are cleaned, we run a computer analysis on them. That determines what they are and from what Pokemon.
Wow, so
That's
simple.
amazing.
Oh no!
What's the trouble?
Lately, we've been having water flow problems.
Hmm.
A steady water supply is critical to our research facility.
Where's the
There's a
source?
Snorlax in the way.
Natural
Probably
reservoir.
Snorlax.
It's deep in the woods, but it's well known for
I know
having
how this
crystal
goes.
clear water.
Well, I guess we have to check it out. And there we go.
It's either a Snorlax or Team Rocket.
We'll all get rich selling this stuff. I'll be rich at the last. I can picture it now.
Oh,
I'll
God.
buy the best of everything. Gowns, gold, diamonds, as long as they're expensive.
Ooh.
I'm spending my dough on something tasteful too.
Like what?
Food.
Oh, that's the best thing to spend your money on.
Yes, I'll dine in style. No more of those day-old sushi bars for me.
Yes. Oh, get to work.
Let's keep on pumping.
Huh? What? Something must be clogging up the pumper.
Maybe we better help out.
Here's one I'm really proud of, Professor. It's an almost perfect preserved skeleton of Kabutops.
Wow.
Kabutops.
This one. Well, our studies indicate that the first Pokemon appeared about 2 million years ago. But because we found
Only 2 million?
in a newly excavated layer
It's
of
a
sediment,
giant
I believe
bug.
the Kabutops here may be somewhat older. Maybe as much
That's
as
kinda
10 or
creepy.
20,000
It's kind of
years.
scary.
And the more I study, the more convinced I am of the aquatic origin of Pokemon life.
You mean all Pokemon came from the water?
The oldest Pokemon fossils come from the ancient sea.
Yes, they
Whoa,
do,
he
Misty.
suddenly got really intense.
Maybe you need an assistant to help you.
To dry up water.
How the turntables.
Wow. It's a jungle in here.
That's the kind of greenhouse you need. Whoa.
They have a living one? Oh, it's not real.
What's that? That's our archaeologically correct Aerodactyl. We created it especially for this
correct.
exhibit using advanced
They have me in the
modeling
first
technology.
Right?
It's a robot?
I really thought it
Well,
was real.
yes. And when it's finished next year, visitors will experience a land of lost Pokemon.
We're getting our own
Like Jurassic Park.
Do-do-do-do-do.
What's the green stuff that's all over these rocks?
Looks like it's glowing.
That's called glowing lichen.
Glowing lichen?
We know that this type of lichen was abundant on prehistoric coastlines from studying fossilized Pokemon shells.
Fossils sure teach you a lot.
Over many centuries, Pokemon adapted to their
Whoa, that
environments
thing's
in
killing
lots
that
of
giant
different ways.
fish. It's probably a Pokemon too.
I was gonna say, so is that
This
fish
is what
a
a
fish or is that
Kabutops
Pokemon?
looked
Might be a
like
Pokemon.
in its natural habitat about 1 million years ago.
When are we gonna see your big discovery?
Let's finish this first, then we'll see.
That's what I used to say to get you off my back.
Wow.
I called you here, Professor, so I guess I'll have to show it to you sooner or later. I can't guarantee it, but if we stand very still, my big discovery may make an appearance. Keep your fingers crossed.
Stand still. Don't breathe.
Whoa!
Amistar and Ammonite.
Look at the baby one.
I'm a star and I'm a knight.
They're cool. They almost look real.
They are real.
That's scary. He can talk to them.
This can't be.
That's neat. How do you make them do that?
Ah! It's real.
Easy. It's just a robot, Pikachu.
Tell me now, are these creatures what I believe they are, Foster?
That depends, Professor Oak. What do you believe they are?
I believe they're real.
Huh?
They're not fake.
They must be.
Afraid not. They're real live Pokemon.
Amazing.
Ammonite.
He seemed angry at first though.
Believed to have lived over 2 billion years ago.
I'm a
Research
2 million year old
indicates
baby.
it's able to control its buoyancy by storing and releasing air in its shell. Amistar, the evolved form of
I'm a 2 million year old daddy.
It has everything right except the extinct part.
I feel like Gon has a huge body and a tiny head. Oh.
Funny. I never would have guessed they'd be afraid of us. I'm a bit overwhelmed. This is like a boyhood dream come true.
To find real life ones?
I'm
That's
Professor
giant
and I'm very
discovery.
pleased to meet you.
Home
Shake hands.
of
It
the
was
80s.
an
Ah!
honor to
Ah!
spark my interest in
They haven't
Pokemon
tasted the
research.
flesh for so
When I
long.
was 6, my class visited a Pokemon museum. Tell me how you discovered these absolutely incredible creatures.
I didn't. One morning I came in here to check on the exhibits and they were in the lagoon.
What?
They seem
Oh.
to have accepted this recreation of their prehistoric environment. They've adapted very easily. Maybe their most recent
They were
habitat
just
was destroyed.
already alive in
But
the
here they can
lagoon.
live in peace.
That's great, but when thousands of people come,
You're right. It could be a disaster for these Pokemon. That's why I called Professor Oak for his advice. I just don't know what I should do.
We should kill them.
must be protected, but this park should be open to the public too.
Professor, what if more of them live nearby here? Trainers who come to the park will
They
try
would
to-
mess up the
I
ecosystem.
know.
That's what we do.
Just like they're doing. The one gets stuck in the pipe.
Oh, I can see that happening.
Time is money, James.
They're drinking their money.
Can't you hurry?
Can't you shut your trap? There must be something jammed in the line here.
Look at this man.
You'll never believe what I just found.
What, your brain?
Ah, Wiggly!
Hey, go and find your own water.
Throw that thing away.
Throw it away. Don't you realize that I hold in my hands an extinct Pokémon?
Wow, about that.
At least you know.
Extinct, huh? With a face like that, it's no wonder.
Wow.
You don't seem to understand. This is an Ammonite. This Pokémon is
Hum,
rare.
hum, hum. Hum.
It's slimy!
It may be slimy, but it's also worth a lot of dough. And if we keep pumping the water out of this reservoir, we'll probably find a whole lot more.
Well then, in that case, what are we waiting for?
They're gonna be the ones to ruin all of this.
We'll bring back a few choice ones to keep the boss happy.
Who's that Pokemon?
Pichu.
It is Pichu.
Everyone's favorite.
Sounds like it's pizza.
Observe the Ammonite and Amistar from here.
All the millions of things they've seen in their lifetime.
So does this
I've
mean,
seen some things. Yeah.
Just like a dream come true.
Does that mean they've lived for that long? They live a really long time?
I
Or
guess.
if they bred? I mean, so they weren't ever extinct, they just hadn't found them.
Oh, good you're here. We've got big trouble. What's the matter? It's the water again. But this time it stopped running completely.
Oh?
I have a hunch. Let's get to that reservoir.
He has a
I'll get the
hunch.
jeep.
Someone's causing this mess.
Noctowl, I choose you.
Go Noctowl, my shiny!
Check the reservoir.
This place is so far out of the way.
There's
nobody
tons
knows
of
the
them.
Pokemon
I don't
go
understand how they thought they could be extinct and then this is...
There are just tons living in this river.
Prehistoric Pokémon.
I'll be famous and exceptionally well dressed.
And it'll be payday for us all.
Oh, until Noctowl found you.
Oh!
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I'm free!
What do we do?
Why don't we come back tomorrow with a bigger tank?
How do you come up with such stellar ideas?
Wow.
Star.
These things certainly get attached to ya.
Almies, it's moving day.
Something must be happening up at the reservoir.
Sounds like trouble. We better hurry.
Make it double.
Noctowl, return. Look, it's Team Rocket.
What are they doing?
We've caught Pokemon and it wasn't much trouble.
With a bigger tank car, we would have caught double.
World from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
We win, you lose.
How did you even know that they were here?
We started our
We
own bottled
found
water
'em.
business, but when we were filling the bottles, one of these prehistoric Pokemon got stuck in a line.
Water?
Now I see. The reservoir is their natural habitat, and the Pokemon only came to your park because these three were siphoning off the water.
You gotta put them back.
Ha ha!
Sorry, the
No.
only place we're putting them is on the market. And
To sell them.
it's you.
Quick, dodge him, Pikachu.
Oh yeah.
Use your sludge attack.
Ooh.
Okay, Pikachu, Thunderbolt attack.
Oh.
Now use your tackle attack.
He's getting good. He's been training well.
Pikachu must be like level 1000.
We've still got the Pokemon. Arbok, return.
They died so fast.
Let's fly away with these marvelous little mollusks into our
As if he would let you.
This stinks. Now they're gonna get away.
Oh no, they're not. Pikachu, use your Thunderbolt, Pikachu.
You'll hurt him.
You can't do that. Pikachu's Thunderbolt attack will shock all the Ammonite and the Amistar too.
But they won't die.
You can't shock us without shocking our little friends here.
Use Chikorita's Razor Leaf on the balloon and they can't fly away.
Lift off time, team.
For once, we're actually getting away.
Bye guys.
This is a blast. What's wrong?
Is it too heavy?
What's stopping us?
I know. We loaded on too many.
I mean, they managed to get that high.
I told you not to get greedy. We'll have to lose a few.
Hey, we're not throwing a single one of these away.
They're too heavy. We can't take them
We'll
all.
throw you off.
These Pokemon are worth something. Maybe we should throw you overboard
I
instead.
think we're in for a shell of a fight.
Wow.
We're keeping it. Let it go. Give it back to me. Get your grubby paws off this thing, you fartball.
Noctowl, go.
There you go. They're wasting time.
Noctowl, fly up and peck a
There you go, see?
But don't let all of the
Boop.
little bloops. Oh, okay, that's the
They did a gentle one. On them.
Oh.
We didn't come here for you. That's right. We came for water.
Oh.
Oh! They murdered some humans. That was kind of scary.
And I have a feeling they won't be coming to visit me at the Pokemon Park again. Now that it's back to the way it was, I think they'll prefer the real thing.
Oh, nobody can ever know of this.
I must admit, I'd love to. I think they've earned the right to live their lives in peace. I'm sure we could learn a great deal about ancient Pokemon
I
and
don't
their world
know.
by analyzing and studying them further. But no
We're gonna have to keep you here. You can never leave now.
You know too much.
The right answers.
This is an interesting shot.
Well, there they go.
I feel like they should reuse the same animation just then.
They did.
There's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
That's a beautiful lesson. They had like an underground cave.
Woo!
Woo! This is where they live.
That'd be scary going down there. You just...
Star.
As they
Scary.
say goodbyes, Ash, Misty, and Brock know they're lucky to have seen the Pokemon of prehistory. They're looking
Look at
forward
people's
to an
waving.
exciting future because they've already seen an exciting past.
Ooh.
Saucy.
Saucy indeed.
Let's do it.
Johto! There you go. An episode of Pokemon.
So, the location where they were was far from their track.
Yes. It's back towards Violet City.
Right.
The Ralph ruins are next to Violet City.
No wonder it takes them so long.
They
Well, like, we're just gonna
went
double
all
back.
the way to Goldenrod, and they left Goldenrod, and then they went back down, I guess, to Ralph. I guess they had to move the ruins. This episode should have been after Violet City.
I mean, technically, it could have been at any point. I mean, after the shine, after getting.
No, because he has Noctowl and
Yeah.
everything, so he's already been. You know, this has already taken place after way after Violet City. 'Cause he got Noctowl after his second gym.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to double on back and
Sometimes
start on
you
your track
gotta
again.
just double back and jiggle around in the sand.
But yeah, some prehistoric. I mean, we've already kind of learned that prehistoric Pokemon kind of still exist.
Yeah, because we saw Kabutops
Yeah.
and Kabutos,
Mhm.
and we saw
Every so often, it's like they like to
Aerodactyls.
have a episode which is like this extinct Pokemon isn't extinct. It's like wow. The guy looked like Gon from Hunter x Hunter.
He did, but he didn't like use his
First comes
his
from-
Nen. He didn't,
Use his
he didn't
Nen.
use any Nen energy, so he was kind of pointless. But yeah, that was just
Just a nice
we had
little story.
Professor Oak in the
Yeah.
episode, which is always nice. to
I
see.
like how he calls them rather than his own grandson.
That's because Gary is out there living his life, having a journey.
He's out there actually trying to win the league.
Yeah, basically. While Ash goes and sightsees. It's really how it is.
Ash lives the slow life, you know?
But it's fine, you know, it was a normal episode. I can't really say it's self-contained. It really was, but it was a real place in the game, so we'll just leave it at that, I guess. But did you enjoy?
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone else enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. And as always, have a great one.
I hate to disappoint you, Ash, but there's really no secret to it. All I do is fly the Pidgey.
I don't think that's what they did.